It's day 2 of our France trip. Let's go. Well, it's day 2 in France, and I have just got myself deux croissants, which means 2 croissants, and there's like a pain au parfait or something, which is like a chocolate croissant. I had a croissant yesterday and they are delicious over here. I don't know what they do, but they know how to make the correct croissant. So we're going to eat this for breakfast, and hopefully today we'll go see the Mona Lisa and then the catacombs and whatever else we can go see on the way. We'll go check out. Right behind me is St. Paul's Cathedral, which I just walked into, and it takes your breath away, as with most of the churches around here. It was truly amazing. I know I've heard of the name St. Paul somewhere, can't remember where, but I know it's a very, very important cathedral in France. It also had the name of St. Louis, so I'm not sure how important that person was. But apparently, I think it's the 3rd church under St. Paul's name, or it might have been rebuilt 3 times, but it is quite an amazing and awe-striking church, if that's a word, awe-striking. Pyramid of the Musée du Louvre, where Madame Tussauds is. We'll see if I can find that, and I've got some exhibition tickets, so hopefully I can get into that as well. There's only one photo I want to see. That's a Mona Lisa. The rest, who knows why I came here. Let's see it. Room. I've just gone and checked out the Mona Lisa, and they say it follows you around the room, or her eyes are always watching. I've got to say, I don't think that's true, but I did turn off my camera and just look at it for a good 10 minutes, and that's what you got to do when you come and visit it. It's just a nice 3D image, and it really just gets you when you stare at it for as long as possible.
You wanna dance?
Level 1 and level 2 of this museum. It's taken me 2.5 hours just for level 1. Although it's taken a long time, it is fascinating and I am not bored. Very interesting. seen a whole lot of the museum now, but I am lost. I'm trying to find this other corner, which is on the other side, but I keep going in circles and ending up in the same spot. The Da Vinci Code, they say that Mary is buried right under there. I wonder if she is. Yeah. Literally that whole building is the museum. And I chucked about 10 laps around there today. Well, I've just finished at the Museum du Louvre. Wow, that is huge. I have been walking all day. The time right now, let's have a quick look. It is 3:49 until 11 o'clock, so I've been there for nearly 5 hours. It's been a very long day, but I still want to go see the catacombs. It's about a 45-minute walk. Let's see if we can get to it before they shut. To the catacombs of Paris. Just finished the catacombs in Paris, and to be honest, not that great. If you're going to do it, make sure you get the headset. It costs about €5, which is about, I'd say $8. But really, it took me about half an hour to do, and it was boring. To be quite honest, it was boring. So if you're ever going to do it, it's worth just going to check out, but make sure that you buy a headset just so you can enjoy it a bit more, because just going by yourself and just looking at the bones, there wasn't too much to look at. It was the same thing for a few hundred metres, but then it just got repetitive. Well, now I'm finished with catacombs. It's now an hour walk back to get to my hotel, so I'll try and look out for some antique shops and see if I can find anything else interesting. That's my 2 days in Paris. I'm feeling like some pizza tonight, so I'll try their pizza in Paris, and then we'll go home and just relax. I'm out at the Botanical Gardens right now, which is a very long strip of walkway path. Just having a look, there's a few people playing soccer in a tiniest little park. There isn't too much area around the whole of Paris to really walk around and have a bit of a run or kick a soccer ball, compared to back home where there are lots of ovals. But you come out here, it's a nice sort of area. Well, that wraps up day 2 in Paris, and I can't wait to see if I can find anything new before I head back off to the UK tomorrow afternoon. So hopefully we can go and see if we can discover anything which is different and I find peculiar about the difference of being in France compared to other countries such as the UK or Australia, which I've already been in. So I'm going to get some sleep now. I'm knackered, and I will see you soon. It's day 3 and the final day in France. Let's explore, and then on our aeroplane back home. Woo. So it's day 3 in France, and it is my final day here. It's been a very quick journey. The first day I was here, I thought, geez, it's going to be a long 3 days, and now I've spent my whole day yesterday just at one museum and then the catacombs, so I didn't exactly get up to too much of going around and checking out places, so it's gone really quick. But now I've got to pack up my room, chuck it all into my one little backpack, and then I'm off to go explore the last few places in France, and then off to back home so I can get a bit of sleep, and then I got work tomorrow. Fun days! So as you can see right here, I've got a whole bunch of bags, all my clothes, and then a few other clothes and jackets, all got to fit right in this backpack. Let's hope I can just smash it all in, and then I don't have to really empty it out when I go through customs or anything. So I've just packed my bag. Have a look at this. I'd say that that's pretty full, wouldn't you say? I've pretty much packed as much as I can. I have to sacrifice my Pringles, so I'll eat a few of them before I go, and then have to chuck the rest of them out. I've got my nice jumper, which I'll be wearing out today, and then my beanie as well, just to make sure I take everything back home, which I came here to start off with. But now, let's sign out of a hotel, and let's go. My first stop on the final day in Paris is actually a cemetery. Now I saw this on Google Maps and I went, wow, look at the size of it. And it does not disappoint. Check this out. It's massive. It's the size of, I'd say, a few football fields. But wow. That wraps up the cemetery. I've got about 2 hours, I'd say, till I have to start travelling back to the airport, so we'll see if I can find any last things in Paris. So I've walked around for, I'd say, about half an hour now, slowly making my way to the station, or the train station. But on the way there, I'm trying to find any sites to go check out. So far, nothing out of the ordinary. But then again, I am kind of in the back streets, so maybe if I can find the main street to start walking along, then I might find some buildings of some interest. So I've stumbled upon this park, and when I was first walking, I'm going, this park is hopeless, it's just a normal park. But now if you look right behind me, you can see a whole city. There's this massive sort of castle in the middle, so I'm going to walk there now and go check it out. But wow, this is stunning. As you can see, I've just made it back to the inn in Oxford, and that means I've made it home safely, and it's so good to hear people speaking English again instead of French. Finally, English is the main language, and it feels so good to finally understand what people were saying. Overall, I'd rate Paris as probably 6.5 or 7 out of 10, purely because it is such a crowded area and very hectic. I think I'm more used to those smaller crowds and then just being able to go at your own pace around areas, but this is a big tourist destination. Although it is sort of ranked around 7 out of 10, I would still recommend to go and visit it. That was the Paris trip, and I'll see you next video. Bye.